Welcome to Resource Prepping. I'm your host Greg, doing a video inside because it's really cold outside here in Ohio and I don't feel like standing outside in the little snowflakes and getting cold. A while back I did a video on Joe Biden's secretly signing an executive order back in March about changing the U.S. currency over to digital dollars, programmable digital dollars, and he authorized that to happen. And at the time, you get a few comments saying that's tinfoil hat, that never happened, and it's all you're fear mongering. Well, folks, here you go on Market Insider and a few other online newspapers that are now reporting it. Market Insider, dated 11/15/2022, digital dollar to be rolled out as a test pilot program through the Federal Reserve of New York for a total of 12 weeks. The test project, called Regulated Liability Network. Federal Reserve in New York says the following groups will participate: Citigroup, HSBC, MasterCard, Wells Fargo, to see how effective digital money is and how fast people can pay their debts and regroup on payment. All the firms that are participating will be used simulated data. I'm reading from my notes. Sorry, I don't want to screw things up. So what that means in common language, especially to me, say they approve this, and now the dollar is no good, and you'll be asked to turn it into your friendly neighborhood banks, and they'll offer you, hey, we'll pay you buyback money, 90 cents on the dollar, for X amount of weeks. This is their plan. If you refuse to turn over your currency, the next phase will be, instead of 90 cents on the dollar, that's hypothetical, 90 cents on the dollar, we're going to offer you, for you latecomers, 75 cents on the dollar, and so on and so forth, until finally people will say, we're not making it worth, it's going to be worthless money. If you didn't trade it in by now, say a year, 2 years from now, and set up your digital wallet through your bank, the paper money that you have now will be no good. Same with the coinage. It's going to be all digital, and it is going to be all programmable digital. And that means when he says how fast can we get our money back, what they're saying is, hey, you receive and I'll use me as an example, you receive a Social Security check, X amount of dollars. We know for a fact that you have X amount of credit card debt or mortgage payment or electric bills, whatever, the cost of living, whatever it takes for you to exist. We know how much you have. So as soon as you get your digital money, we are going to recoup that by paying your debts first, nothing else. Whatever money you have left over, since it'll be programmable digital currency and you're current on your debt, the money you have left over, you can spend on certain items unless we refuse it because you're at the gun shop or the archery shop or anything else other than buying groceries or doing what we say is allowable. And even then, the groceries will be suspect unless you are buying sustainable food, meaning vegetarian crap. So that's where we're headed right now. Now, the project is called Regulated Liability Network. Programmable U.S. dollars may be necessary to support new business models, per Tony McLaughlin, and he's a big shot in the finance world up there in New York and on these boards of, the Fed and everything else. Now, to get around the laws that the House of Representatives control money, they're going to set up this Fed coin, digital currency, to follow the current models until, and I'm guessing on this, until they can convince enough congressmen to say, We need you to change these laws because we want to catch people that are hiding money. Money laundering. You're not allowed to do that. Buying drugs, human trafficking. They will phrase it in such a way that you're going to say, yeah, I'm not in favor of human trafficking. No, I'm not in favor of sex trafficking. No, I'm not in favor of buying heroin or anything else like that. People should pay their taxes. They're going to frame it in that way to get the laws changed, but the real reality will be to track you and I and how we are spending our money. There will be no privacy left anymore. But for now, under this test model, and it's a test model, it will be, to follow the current laws. But mark my words, they are going to ask the gutless wonders in Congress to amend or change the laws to go to follow the unique currency that we're going to have for the future, because the Fed is collapsing the economy. Interest rates are raising. The home market is collapsing. If you were looking to buy a new home, you have to have more money down, more cash in the bank to put down on the house than you've ever had before. You are paying a higher interest rate than you've ever had to pay for at least 10 years. The Fed is sucking out all the cash that they put in. QE3, quantum easing 3, where the Fed just prints money to give you zero interest, is done. They are now taking that all back. Your credit card interest will be going up. Everything else is going up. Inflation, shrinkflation. You're paying more at the grocery store. And when they say, wait a minute, we need this federal digital money because our fiat currency is now toilet paper, we need to do something and back it and match the EU dollar for dollar, whatever it is. So the interest rates are going up, more money to put down on a house, cash being taken out of the system, and as a result, you get the Fed coin and the conspiracy to control you and I, as well as other things happening around the world. Joe Biden just promised Indonesia $20 million of taxpayer money to help them get out of fossil fuels. This is all New World Order crap. It is all interlinked. And once the one world government controls your money, we are done. We will be at their mercy forever. The future is now, the future is here, and the scary crap is about to happen. It's not tinfoil hat wearing, it's whatever goes. Just like the Patriot Act. We got to use that to, protect our country from terrorists. And yet, the real terrorists are the FBI lying to the FISA court to get warrants on people that are completely innocent. The abuse will never stop unless we stop them. Think about that. Look it up. Look it up. I don't want you to trust me. You can look it up. Market Insider online. Look up the newspaper. 11/15/2022 or USA Today. It's all in there. There's a lot of them going on. Thank you for liking and subscribing to Erie Shores Prepping. Get yourself right with God. We are heading into dangerous times, my friends. Get yourself baptized, submerged in water in the name of Jesus Christ. The New World Order hates believers. Hates them. You cannot believe how much they despise us believing in a higher power other than them. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Greg out.